Hi, I'm Madeleine Ngari and I'm currently a final year project management student at Kepler College. One thing to know about me is that I'm a person who enjoys learning new things, whether it's new skills, new trends, like anything new, and also the person who enjoys working together, like in a team, whether it's a bigger team or a small team. Like I enjoy that feeling of team effort. And also, I would say that my main strengths are leadership, communication, as well as adaptability. And I'll say that because during like several group projects at Kepler, I worked as a team leader where I communicated tasks clearly and helped the team adjust to new challenges, and also we managed to complete the project successfully as well as on time. So I would say that like they are not like the only strength that I have. It's just they are my main strength. Like leadership, it's something that I even had when I was in high school, and like I will talk about it in third, I guess, I think third question. Yeah, but also on communication, I'd say that at Kepler College, everything like communication is the key. Why working in a team? Because we mostly do like projects in a group. So I'll say that communication is the key because it helps us to like to manage our task clearly, and also know that this person has completed his or her task, and this one, like as a team leader, I found that communication skills has helped me a lot, and I have used it like in so many group projects. So, and also on adjustment, I'd say that joining Kepler, it was like different from high school. It was like everything was very quick. Like we had like 7 assignments on a daily basis, and it required me to adjust on that, because if you don't do the assignment, you're not going to get the grades. So it's either you adjust to the like the way they are doing their things, like time management and everything, or it's either you don't get the grades. So I'll say that I was able to adjust very quickly to the new system of Kepler College. And on second question is when and how did you learn how to learn? So I'll say that I learned how to learn during my time at Kepler College, because, like I said, the learning system required me to do the research independently and manage my time well, like I said, and also solve the problems all on my own. So over time, I became more confident in like being able to coming up with a solution to any challenges, as well as learning very quickly, because I would say that, like I said, on time management, I would say that I didn't like, when I started at Kepler, I would say that I wasn't good in time management, and like I had to adjust very quickly, because if you have an assignment, it's either you do it or don't, because even if you find someone to do the assignment on your behalf, how are you going to present it? So I had to do it, and I had to learn quickly. I had to find the solution, and that was like learning how to be independent, doing the research, because we do so many researches, so many projects. And so I'll say that that's where I learned how to learn, like being independent. And the third question is, what events during your time at high school shaped the way you see yourself? So I'd say during my high school, I was elected to be an environmental prefect, and that the experience actually taught me the responsibility, like discipline, as well as supporting others, where I introduced the environmental club, and we were able to help the community around my school, where we help them to plant trees. And I would say that it wasn't that easy, like at all. because like you have to convince the community like what is the benefit of planting trees, and also convincing the student to help you or to join the club, like showing them the benefit of the club. And I was able to do that, and I'll say that it helped me to believe in my leadership ability, as well as my capacity to support people around me in a positive way. And the fourth is asking, think back to a team situation you were in that was particularly challenging. This can be a work situation, a situation in a volunteering project, a university group project, or a situation with friends. Please focus on what was challenging with you and how you dealt with it. Then explain whether next time you are in a similar situation you would act the same way or you would act differently, and how. So I would say that the most challenging team situation, it was same during at Kepler, and we had this an assignment where we had to create as well as present a skincare product prototype, and all those like preparing and coming up with like creating a skincare product prototype, we had to do it in a duration of 2 weeks. So I was a team leader, and actually the most challenging thing was coordination, because the coordinating the team members that are living in different places was very hard, because if we are going to create a prototype, it means like we have to be together, like we have to be in the same place. So it was very difficult to coordinate, as well as like planning, because we had to plan like what is the business idea, what will be what is the most challenging thing, because if you're going to come up with a product, it means the product is going to solve a problem. So like showing all those things, we have to document all those things, and it was very difficult, like communication and everything. But what I did was I introduced, it's not like we did study that tool before, but we had to do like I had to come up with something for us to be able to complete our assignment on time, because at Kepler, like the deadline is something that so sorry about that. Now, so what we did, I introduced the tool called Asana. That tool helps a lot in like if the team members are working on a project and they are living in different places, they can connect on that tool, and then you see if you have a task and you can see that I have completed my task 50% and others are on either 68%. Like you can see if you are lagging behind, or if you are like you're doing your task on time. So we were able to do that, and we had time to come together and create a prototype, and we did it on time, and actually the assignment was very successful and we got good grades. And I'll say that it was team effort, but having like that like problem solving or coming up with a solution very quickly, it helped me a lot to help also my team. But I'll say that all in all, it was a team effort. And actually it says explain whether next time you are in a similar situation you will act the same way or you will act differently. I'd say that I'll act in the same way, but what I would do in like if currently or in another situation, I'll introduce that tool before, because it took us like 4 days, if I remember. Like we didn't have anything completed, no task, no nothing, until I told them we should use this tool. So I would say that I should have used that, like I should have introduced that tool before. And so that's what I would do in a similar situation. And the last question, what is a team situation that you are particularly proud of? Describe what you did in that situation, and what you are why you are proud of it. So I'd say there is an event that uh, it, the event, it is like it's an annual event, or a project initiative. It is called Give Back to the Community Initiative, and this time around I did it through book club, and I'm still a member of book club committee. So I was in charge of documentation as well as planning, and I'm proud of it because we were able to like create and organize activity that encourage learning as well as peer support among students. It was not university student, it was secondary school student as well as primary school student, but we had an amazing event, and the initiative was very successful, and later on I became the moderator. Higher they said, describe what you did in that situation. Like I said, I was in charge of documentation as well as planning, but later on I had to fill in a person who didn't make it, who was in charge of like moderating and everything, and I became the moderator of the event. And I would say that it was successful, and the most thing that I'm proud of is that it was a team effort. Like, we managed to do everything together as a team, and we were able to make an impact to the high school student as well as primary school students. So I'd say that that's the time that actually it happened recently in March 2026 at Kepler College. So that's it. Thank you very much.